The dashboard that you're seeing on your screen is from a channel that I built completely from scratch, and in a single month it made me over $45,000 without even having to show my face. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the exact systems that I use to scale this channel from zero, and it's the same proven system that I use across all my channels, like this one, like this one, like this one, and dozens of others, which collectively earn me over 6 figures per month with Faceless YouTube automation. And I can honestly say that this system changed my life forever. I went from being a broke teenager to literally buying my dream cars and living my dream life, all at the age of 22. And I'm not just telling you this to flex or for you to think that I'm better than you. It's to show you what's possible and that you can do it too. All you have to do is stay consistent and follow this exact proven system, which I'm about to go over with you in this video. First thing we're going to go over is the path to avoid versus the actual path to follow, which is going to be my path. We're going to start with the path to avoid, which is actually what most gurus and other people tell you to do in the actual YouTube space. They'll always tell you, oh, you can use AI to automate 100% of the process. You can have fully AI animated or automated channels and you'll make a bunch of money and it's autopilot, right? But no, this is a real business and we're going to go into the reasons why these don't work. So number one is automating 100% by AI. AI is here to enhance our skill set already. It's not here to replace us. It's here to help us get things done faster and get a quicker result. So we're not going to want to use AI to 100% automate everything. Anyone that tells you that is lying to your face, and I'll get to the reason why and what happens if you follow any of these in right here. Second thing is going to be trash tools or softwares to automate. Almost all the automation tools you'll see are not needed. I personally don't use any myself, and one, they cost a lot of credits, they cost a lot of money, and two, your channel ends up getting demonetized in the end because with all these softwares, they're fully AI automated. The voiceover, the video production, the text-to-speech, the captions, every single bit and part of the video is done with AI, and obviously YouTube doesn't want that. They want human touches and human elements inside each of these videos. So again, you can use AI, you just can't have it do the entire thing for you. Another path you want to avoid, which is one of the biggest, it's niches with terrible RPM. Now, if you're asking yourself, well, Chris, how do I check an RPM? How do I know what niche is in a good RPM? We're going to get to that in the path that you're actually going to want to follow. So stay tuned for that. Automated script and voiceover. This is something that's also really big right now that's happening that YouTube's cracking down on. Things like 11 Labs using CapCut voiceover. These things are slowly getting cracked down on, and it's because anybody can do it. There's even free versions where you can do this totally for free, and it takes 2 seconds, right? There's not a lot of improvement. Everyone is using the 11 Labs voiceover, and almost all the videos now on YouTube sound the same, and it's losing the authenticity of the content. And in the path to avoid, if you do and follow any of these, or if you follow all 4 of these, what's going to end up happening is you're going to get hit with this message from YouTube saying your channel is not currently able to earn, and you're going to get hit with inauthentic content. And the reason that is because YouTube is a business, right? They do not want people to fully use AI to make their videos and post and make, 10 videos a day on YouTube. They want to have real authentic content and real people posting on the platform. So now we're going to look at the opposite of that, which is the path to follow, which is Chris' path, or obviously my path. The first thing about this path is it's not going to take you too much time, roughly 1 to 2 hours a day. And the reason that is because yes, we're going to automate the process, but we're not going to use AI. We're going to utilize freelancers. And if we want to use AI in bits and parts and pieces of the way, we can totally do that, but we're not going to fully AI A to Z everything with AI. That's just not how this is going to work. But instead, we're going to use AI in a smart way, not automating the whole process. So like I just said, we're going to use it when we can need it and if it can help us enhance our quality of work. Other than that, we're going to rely on freelancers and we're going to do our own research. And number 3, which is the most important, is understanding real content. I'm sure we've all seen the AI videos, and sure, they're entertaining at first, but then once people pick up and people know the prompt and it's copy paste, the same reason why the AI monkey and gorilla and animal videos died out super fast is because everybody started leaking the method on how to make it, and now you haven't seen one in probably a few months now because the trend died because everybody could do it. The reason why my path to follow works and my systems and proven strategies works on the channel dashboards that I showed you before is because this is real content. This is a real business, right? It's understanding how to make a good video, how to get people to click on the video, how to get people to watch the entire video, how to get people to come back to your channel and become a returning viewer. And that way they're not only watching 1, 2, 3 videos, they're sitting there and they're binge watching and they're watching multiple videos back to back. So yes, this is a real business model, and when you do it correctly and you follow the right path, you're able to make a lot of money. The next important part of understanding YouTube is finding the right niche. Like I just said, I'm going to show you exactly how to find a good RPM niche and just a good niche in general, and what are the requirements that I specifically look for when you're following my proven strategy. So first things first, this channel right here is one that I currently run, and last month it got 594,000 views and it made $2,800. Now, something that's super important is if we go to analytics here, and something that's actually impressive on this channel is, yes, we got views, yes, we made money, and we're still actively getting views, you can see. But the crazy thing that's about this channel is it was able to make almost $3,000, and we haven't even posted a video in over a month. So this proven strategy actually does work when you follow the steps and you actually apply it correctly to your own channel. So the first thing I'll do here is I'll go to YouTube and I'll look up a different channel like this, right? So this is obviously not the channel that I'm running, but this is one that's in an adjacent niche, and it's similar to the one I just showed you. We can see that we're looking at their oldest video, which was 2 months ago, and something that I always check for, no matter the niche, no matter the channel, every single time I'm looking for a niche to potentially get in, the first thing I'm looking at is looking at their subscriber count versus their video ratio. So if they have 1 million subscribers, but they have 5,000 videos posted, obviously that's not a niche that we want to get into, because even if we're trying to get a tenth of that, that's still going to be 500 videos, which is not something we want to post 500 videos for that return. However, if you look at this channel, it's a perfect example of a niche and channel we want to get into. Almost 10,000 subscribers with 23 videos posted. And if we go and check right here, they have 2.6 million views, with their most popular video being only a month ago with 364,000. So this is a channel, this is a niche that I do a little bit more research on, but so far it's checking off all my check boxes. Another thing that we're going to look for is we're going to want to see if there's also small channels in the niche that are getting views, and also big channels, because obviously our channels are going to be smaller. So if only big channels get views, well, that gives us, the smaller channels, not enough room to be able to make money and get the views. So this is a Sonic reaction channel. So something that I'll just look up is Sonic Reacts. We can see there's another channel right here called Speed Reacts. Again, first thing I'm looking at, their subscriber count. This one has 45,000, so obviously a lot more, but only 108 videos posted. Again, we're going to go to their oldest. So they've been posting for about 4 or 5 months now. Something I'm going to check also is their views. 7.2 million views in 108 videos. So if we just do the math quickly, if we just take 7.2 and then we do divided by 108, you can get an average on how many views they're getting per video, which is 67,000, which is honestly a lot of views and obviously a lot of money. By now, you should be taking notes that, one, we're looking for not only big channels that are getting views in the niche, but also super small channels. That way, you know, you're able to position yourself and get views as a smaller new channel in the space. Number 2 is you want to look at the subscriber to video ratio. As long as it makes sense logically, like just use your brain. There's not a certain number that I look for. As long as they don't have too many subscribers with too many videos posted, then you know that it checks out and that you could actually do this. And the third thing, which is honestly the most important, is you want to make sure that this isn't reliant on trends and that this is an evergreen niche. The reason why is because if it's a trend-based niche, you're going to be constantly chasing viral video ideas, going for 1, 2, even 10 million viewed videos, and you're going to end up driving yourself crazy, because not even Mr. Beast himself can make a better video every single time. So if we're looking at their most popular videos, even though they have a lot of views, again, 7.2 million, their most popular videos only 600,000, where if I go to my own channel on this that I'm going to show you, if we go to most popular on my own channel, we can see 1.8 million views. We have 800,000, 700,000. So even though I have higher viewed videos than him, if we check his views, he has 7.2 million. I only have 6.2. So this guy has already 1 million more views than me, and he's getting really, really good consistent views, with estimating around 67,000 views of video. So this guy's making a lot of money. And if you don't believe me, we can go to view channel stats right here. So just between these two channels, which I found live for you on this video, if we check their channel stats, we can see this channel has 900,000 views. If we take a $5 RPM, which it could be a little lower, it could be a little higher, if we take an average of a $5 RPM and do the math on this, this guy made close to $5,000 within just 23 videos, which is crazy. And if we compare it to this channel, if we go to the last 7 days, they've gotten over 1 million views in the last 7 days. So again, if we do the math of $5 RPM, this is $5,000 that this one channel made, and they haven't even posted in 3 weeks. Another quick example I'll give you is the body cam niche. If you just search up body cam, we have channels and videos like this where they're getting millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views every single day. And then there's also channels and videos like this where they have 6,300 subscribers, but this video that's 20 minutes long got 90,000 views. And we can see they don't even have that many videos posted. Their top video and most popular is another 20-minute video with 500,000 views. So this body cam niche and this channel is something that I'd also want to get into if I wasn't already in it, because you guys know by now I run body cam channels. But this is just exactly what I'm looking for in another example of a proven niche with a good audience. And again, it follows all the criteria. We have big channels, we have small channels. We look at the smaller channels subscriber to view to ratio. We can check even his channel stats, 1.3 million views, not terrible at all. And he's still consistently posting. There's obviously things that he can make improvements on, but overall, this is a good niche to get into. So before moving forward, let me just tell you guys this one thing, that making money and monetizing a faceless YouTube channel in 2026 isn't all that hard if you have the right system. And you can easily scale to $10,000 a month, just like my student Pretty did, who made almost $50,000 in a single month. You can see ending balance $46,000, And just like a bunch of my other students right here, we have Damien making almost $5,000 in 60 days off a singular video. Look at that revenue and look at the views. 43 million views, $4,900. Crazy. And there are dozens of other testimonials from my students that work directly with me and get one-on-one help. And if you're looking for the same one-on-one help and want me to personally hold your hand and walk you through the proven systems even more on a personal level, then click the link in the description and apply for the one-on-one mentorship. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. Let's get back to the sauce. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is look for ideation. So we have the niche picked out, and now you're obviously asking yourself, oh, well, how do we come up with the video ideas? What are we going to make videos about? And that's exactly why I'm going to show you how to come up and how to actually find video ideas. So if we're looking at the body cam channel, the first thing I'm going to look for is something that's kind of recent. So something that stood out to me right here is Code Blue Cam, which yes, is a bigger channel. They have 3 million subscribers, but they just uploaded this video, and we can see on an outlier score, it's a 4.9x in 2 days, which means that it's performing 5 times better on average than their typical videos. So this is something that stood out to a lot of people and obviously caught their attention. And for obvious reasons, it's because it's Jack Doherty, which if you don't know who he is, he's a super controversial YouTuber and kind of just influencer. And so obviously with the title of Cocky YouTuber Tries to Troll Cops, Instantly Regrets It, a lot of people already know who he is from the thumbnail. They recognize him. Couple that with an already channel that's getting 9 million views a month. I mean, this video was guaranteed to go viral. So the fact that I see this now and I'm like, okay, wait, they posted this 2 days ago, got 3.4 million views. Yes, we're going to start a body cam channel. Yes, I don't have as many audience or as many returning viewers or even 3 million subscribers to show it to. I can tell this is something that the audience obviously liked and that they watched. And if we even click on it and we do a deeper dive when we scroll to the comments, we can see it has 14,000 comments. And it's because it's a controversial person. People understood who it was. And obviously when you couple that with an already super good audience, this video is bound to go viral. So for me personally, this is something that I would try to get my hands on footage wise. Maybe not this exact video or not this exact case, but I would do either another one of Jack Doherty's videos, because we all know he's been arrested thousands of times, or I would do the same idea, same concept using the word cocky YouTuber or cocky streamer, and I would frame it on somebody else that's already viral, people that can see them, someone that's controversial, someone that doesn't have a positive light in media. And again, I'm not even saying that this dude's a bad guy. I personally don't know or don't really care. But again, he doesn't have a positive light. So anything that people say, Jack Doherty did this, Jack Doherty did that, people are already going to believe it if it's negative, because he obviously just doesn't have a good reputation. So again, I'm going to take this viral concept of cocky YouTuber, cocky streamer, cocky influencer, tries to troll cops, instantly regrets it. I would change bits and pieces of the title, but overall, I would keep the thumbnail the same, where it has the influencer or whoever the main culprit of the video is right here, obviously in the police station. And you can see that this is a screenshot. And what's actually funny about the body cam niche is that screenshot is somewhere in this video here, and all they did was like slightly edit it, upscaled it, and just made it look 4K and super clean. And just like that, I would have a viral video idea. Now the harder part for this would obviously being to get the footage, but besides that, you can see the audience loves this. And honestly, this is something that I'm going to do in my own personal YouTube channels, because I know this is a proven concept. But with that being said, something to note is that you do not want to copy competitors, or you don't want to copy what's working or what's trending one-to-one. And what I mean by that one-to-one is you don't want to literally just copy and paste their format, their style, and what they're making a video on. You always want to have a unique twist. You want to have your unique style. You want to give people and viewers a reason to watch your video versus another channel. For example, the reason why this channel is able to get so many views and so many subscribers is because they have really good editing, they have really good footage, and they have a really good team that is able to source, edit, and obviously ideate and make really good videos. If we go to their most popular, you can see that all these videos are absolutely insane. 19-year-old impaired driver crashes into police officer. Shows a 19-year-old that crashed a car into a light post and a police officer. 21 million views on a 30-minute video. That is insane. And if we just keep scrolling, they have a bunch of crazy footage, good titles, good thumbnails, and they give people a reason to watch. Woman tries to assassinate cop driving her to jail. It's somebody that's in custody in the back of a police car, and she's reaching in her pants to pull out a gun. Like, that is a crazy viral video, and that's something that you're obviously going to click on if you see that. So again, just because I'm going to look at this concept and I'm like, okay, it's already working, it's a proven concept, I'm not going to copy it one-to-one. Again, I'm going to change bits and pieces of the title. Maybe there's something in their hook that they made it really interesting. I'm going to kind of copy that format, but maybe change something, because obviously the cases and the actual video that I'm going to be making about is going to be slightly different. So either way, it will come out a little bit different, but you never want to copy one-to-one. Do not copy paste. It's not going to work. Instead, what you can do is take a proven concept and approach it from a different angle. Combine 2 video ideas and bring them into one. If we look up Mr. Beast 24 hours, we can see he has a ton of videos where he's surviving 24 hours in X place or a certain location, or he's doing a challenge. The reason why this video hits is because they're 2 viral trends in the same same video. He's not only surviving for 24 hours, which makes it seem longer than a day, because if he had just put surviving 1 day on a deserted island, when you read that, you wouldn't think it was as long as 24 hours, right? So surviving 24 hours is already a viral title and a viral format. And then surviving 24 hours on a deserted island where they're stuck, they're stranded, they have to get food, shelter, all that. Surviving 24 hours straight in a desert, spending 24 hours on top of a mountain. If he had just made a video climbing the world's tallest mountain, that wouldn't have done good. Instead, he took the viral approach and he did spending 24 hours, because again, we can already see this is a proven concept that he uses again and again and again. And obviously look at the thumbnail as well. It shows that he's above the clouds. He's on like one of the highest mountains, because obviously he spent 24 hours, which is a long time. So he was able to get there in that period of time. So by now, if you've been taking notes, you should have a niche that you're already going with, or at least a few that you can pick from. And next, we're going to talk about footages and how to actually go with about video production. First thing I'm going to say off the bat is I always prefer and I always recommend, no matter if you're a beginner or if you're a starter and you're an expert and you're at my level, I always prefer to hire a freelancer and outsource the work for you. And the reason that is because you can only make so much and you can only learn so much in a timely manner. There's video editors that I work with that edit videos for my channels that have been doing that for 5, even 10 years. And if I wanted to get their same skill set and get the same type of quality that they're already giving to me because I pay them, it would take me 5 or 10 years, however long they've been doing it, which obviously we don't have time for that. We're trying to scale this channel to $5,000 to $10,000 a month within the next 3 months. So we got to move fast on this. I'm going to show you 2 different websites, and number one I'm going to show you is Upwork, which is a hiring freelancer website. Similar to Fiverr, except Upwork is more professional in my experience, and there's a lot more up-to-date freelancers and people that you can hire from. There's also agencies on here, so you can have fully done for you. You just pay them, they do the ideation, the script, the voiceover, every single part of the video is done. And the best part is, like I said before, as long as you communicate with them and you say, hey, I'm not looking for fully AI videos, they'll make it, and they'll make it with a human aspect to it. So say for example, I was running a World War II documentary channel. We could scroll down here and we can see straight on Upwork, just from using the search bar, we have YouTube video editor, documentary, short form, long form. So I would literally just go to his page, check him out. Certain requirements when I'm looking for freelancers is I'm not worried about the price right away, because at least the first thing I want to qualify them for is I want to make sure that they're actually qualified for their work. If they're good at editing, if they're good at thumbnails, whatever the position I'm looking for is, I want to qualify them and make sure that they have experience and they have proof of concept of knowing what they're doing. There's no point of going back and forth on price and then just to find out that they're not even good and they're not qualified. So first thing I'm doing is I'm scrolling down and I'm going to completed jobs, which is going to be their review. Now, I don't really care about the reviews necessarily, but something I'm going to look for under this is portfolio. And here you can see that there's going to be a bunch of examples. Like we can see he edited this video for this channel, The Untold Story of Kim Jong-un's Childhood. If we actually open this video and go to YouTube, we can see it has 5,100 views in 2 years. Something to note, and it's very important that you also note this down, is you're not necessarily looking at do they create viral videos or not. Because if his core role in this channel was to only edit the video, well, what if there's a title and a thumbnail issue? Then obviously if they can't get people to click on the video, well, then no one's going to watch his video and obviously get his editing skills shown off. So it's not like I'm necessarily looking at this. I would just play it a little bit. You can see that there's obviously a lot of visual effects. It's very fast paced and it looks pretty good so far. We're not even 10 seconds in and there's a lot that's happening. So something I would want to do is I want to make sure that he's not only over editing the intro, because that's a common thing that people do. They'll usually highly edit the first minute or so, and then as the video continues off, it'll get lower quality and lower editing. So something I'm going to skip to like 9 minutes here. I'm going to watch it a little bit. You can still see pretty much the same exact thing. So this guy looks like even halfway through the video, he's still keeping up that same quality, same style. We'll skip a little bit more ahead. Very flashy, very good, very fast paced, entertaining video. So even if the script was a little bit boring, because again, he's just in charge of editing, this is something that you could genuinely watch and you can at least visually see something new, right? Even if what they're saying in the script is bad. This guy actually looks pretty good. And if we go back to his actual job listing, we can see how much that this guy charges, which is $20 an hour. So obviously, depending on how long this took for him to do, he would charge that times 20, however many hours. And again, there's tons of different people like this. We have another cinematic documentary editor, and you would just go through and you would just look at their proven concepts. You want to make sure that they're actually running channels themselves, or that they have worked on viral videos or successful channels in the past. Because of every single video that they've posted, regardless if we think it's good or not, if they're only getting 2,000 views, 5,000 views, 10,000 views, well, that's not even enough to make you get out of bed, because that's not going to make you over $100 a video. And again, we're trying to fast track this to $5,000 to $10,000 a month within the next 90 days. So we need the right team and we need the most qualified people to only work on the channel. The second website we're going to go to is onlinejobs.ph. Again, this works exactly like Upwork. It's really, really good. And by the way, you should never be using Fiverr. Fiverr is super generic. There's mostly low quality freelancers on there, and you get hit with a bunch of fees and end up spending more money than you even thought you were going to. So onlinejobs.ph and Upwork are the only two freelancer websites that you should be utilizing. And again, they have a search engine as well as making a job post. So regardless of any position, whether it's thumbnails, editing, scriptwriter, voiceover, I'm always making a job post on both onlinejobs.ph and also Upwork, but I'm also doing my own research and using the search engine to actually look for people. That way it can just speed up the process that much more. So again, for this, I'm going to look up documentary YouTube video editor, and we're going to be able to see other people. And again, whatever your specific niche is, whether it's documentary, reactions, gamings, body cam, you can type in that niche with video editor, and you're able to scroll down and you're able to look at a bunch of different people. Now, something I will say with online jobs is the pricing and the amount that you pay people either per hour or per project is substantially cheaper, because the .ph in online jobs is for Philippines, and obviously Philippines is a third world country. They speak English, which is really, really good, but their currency is a lot less than ours. So basically we're able to save money while still getting quality work, and they still get paid good. You can see there's a bunch of different people for editors. So again, whatever your niche is, you would just take this, copy paste it in the search engine. And obviously, if you want them to work 5 hours a day, you could filter all this. But again, I'm just looking for the most qualified person. And then after I find that person, then I'll negotiate pricing with them. So now we have the niche, we have the ideation covered, and we have video production / how to get the footage for different niches. The next thing we're going to handle is script writing. Again, you can hire somebody to do this, or I'm going to show you my own way and strategy of doing this myself. So again, the example I'm going to use is from this police body cam channel. What we're going to look for here is obviously a lot of the talking, and most of the script that's here is just generic what's going on in the video, the officer talking, Jack Doherty talking, whoever. But something that you can do on YouTube is if you click on the description and you go to the bottom, you can hit show transcript, and we're gonna want ahead and watch the video. Let's see where the intro actually ends here. So it starts at 31 seconds. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna copy all this transcript up until 31 seconds. Right here. So boom, we're going to copy that, and we're going to head to Claude AI. Again, we can utilize AI because we're going to have human elements. I'm going to go back, revise it, refine it, and make it obviously the best. So I'm going to do now is use voice mode and tell Claude what to do. Hey Claude, I'm running a police body cam YouTube channel, and I'm going to send you a transcript from an intro of an already viral and proven concept. I'm going to send you my idea and my title, and I want you to curate and change the script based on what I send you. Again, follow the same format of the already viral transcript, just change the bits and pieces of information that obviously needs to be. And now it says whenever you are, you can send me it. So now I'm going to go ahead and send him this, and I'm going to let him know this is the viral script for the intro. And then what we'll do is, obviously I said that I'm going to use another controversial person. So instead of obviously copying Jack Doherty, because again, I said you don't want to copy one-to-one, I said instead use clavicular shooting the alligator, which he did recently. So now it should take all the case information and it should do that. Obviously, Claude's going to ask you a few questions to make sure I nail it. You send me a title for your video. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy the title. We're going to go change it to cocky streamer. And again, this is something where I'd maybe change the word cocky. I think it stands out and it's actually really, really good, because especially if you know Jack Doherty and you recognize his face, which he's a very recognizable person, this is already a label that a lot of people already apply and stick with him. So I think cocky is good. We can also change it to like cringy streamer, because if we're using clavicular, a lot of people think like his look maxing tactics or his personality or his persona online is cringy. So this title, I'm going to say right here, and then I'm going to send another voice note. So now I just told him to use clavicular case where he shot the alligator, but in the obvious viral format that I sent above. And as you can see, just in seconds after I gave it basic information, here is your rewritten intro in the same viral format. So again, the title would be cringy streamer tries to troll cops, instantly regrets it. Again, this title doesn't really match exactly what happened in this case, but this is just something for example. Bro, I'm trying to get content. Sir, drop the firearm now. So that's obviously something that happened in the format. 05, when the kick streamer pushes wildlife officers too far, they launch a full investigation, which again, this obviously has to do with clavicular. So it's not going to add up perfectly because these two cases are very independent. One was just he was trolling the officers, and another one he shot an alligator. But you can see how it turns it into the viral format, how it starts with the quotes and actual clip of whoever saying like a viral thing, right? Bro, I'm just trying to get content. Sir, drop the firearm. So the reason why that video started off so good is because, again, people clicked on it for Jack Doherty. They know that he's cocky, whatever. And obviously he says, bro, I'm just trying to get content. And he says that to the cop. So same thing here with clavicular. You can see that it just gave me a viral intro for it. And this is something that I would do with any niche and any type of video, because every single video needs an intro. If you're not utilizing intros, then you are going to have a big fall off in retention. And obviously retention is a huge part and a key point in getting viral videos and getting those consistent videos and making obviously a lot of money from YouTube. So now the only thing left to actually get your channel up and running is editing and thumbnails. And again, I'm going to use the same websites that I've already showed you in this video. video, and that's going to be Upwork and Online Jobs PH. So now you can see I typed in YouTube police body cam editor. Again, whatever niche, whatever type of content you're uploading, you want to plug in that keyword in that channel, and then obviously add editor or thumbnails behind it. And as we can see straight off the bat, we have police body cam scriptwriter and video editor in true cam style. We're going to go through this guy. Again, I'm not really looking for anything specific. Always looking at their completed jobs and reviews is nice, especially when they have big people like this coming in, dropping $300, $100, $100, and they're all giving 5-star reviews. That's a good sign. But the most important thing is their portfolio and making sure they're obviously getting views and that they can create good videos. So he edited videos like this, which again, I already recognize the channel Mr. Broken. So if we open these on YouTube, we're going to see that this particular video has 82,000 views. You can keep scrolling. We can just open up a few more tabs of these videos. We can check this one as well. So just opening up more and more videos, we're able to see this is on another body cam channel, and we can see this video has in 4 months 50,000 views, which again, on a channel that only has 1,000 subscribers, this is probably their most popular, one of their most popular. So again, I would watch this, skim through it. As long as it does good and it makes sense, well then there's no reason to not work with this guy, because he clearly has proven concept. Obviously he can make a viral video in this format. And the only thing I care about when hiring freelancers for whatever position, it's just making sure that they have proven experience and they have proof of concept for whatever position it is. It doesn't matter if it's thumbnail, script writer. I want to make sure that they're in this exact niche, or that they have worked in this niche and they've already made money, or they've worked for another channel and they've made that channel a bunch of money. Because I don't care if you're a video editor, sure, you could learn how to do the body cam, or sure, you could learn how to do the reactions like the other channel I showed you. But at the end of the day, that's going to take downtime and it's going to be a whole learning process. And at the end of the day, you're the ones paying them to make the videos. And if there's going to be downtime or time where they have to learn and adapt, we're not going to be paying and wasting videos pretty much for that, right? That's something that they should already come with. So this is all for this video. Now I gave you this system in order to make honestly over $10,000 a month through Faceless YouTube automation. It's going to require work, but if you want to fast track that and want to have personalized one-on-one help with me, then under the video that you're watching now, there's going to be a link in the description. Apply to work with me one-on-one. Just go ahead, click on it and fill out the few questions. And if I think you're a good fit, then I'll reach out. And again, this is for serious people only. So if you're not serious in applying for the one-on-one mentorship to work personally with me so I can help you fast track and honestly get some similar results, hopefully just like some of my other clients, and click on the link in the description and fill out the form below.